Okie dokie, my artichokes. I want to start this video with a shout out to a What Do You Mean MVP, Fern. Fern is someone that definitely gets the point of this channel, where if you see something that makes you go, what do you mean? Feel free to send it to the channel's Twitter, or it's got a Facebook. You can message it in many ways and it could very well become a video. Now, Fern sent information about this mainly I reckon out of concern for the channel, which is sweet. So we're going to discuss some changes YouTube is making, and I figure we might as well just look at this email I got sent on the 14th of November. Hi, what do you mean? Important changes that may impact your monetization and content discoverability are coming. Starting today, all creators are required to tell us if their content is made for kids in order to comply with the Children Online Privacy Protection Act, Coppa, and or the other applicable laws. To help you comply, we are introducing a new audience setting in the YouTube studio. Depending on the amount of made for kids content on your channel, you can set your audience at either the channel level or the video level. For those who are setting at channel level, it's just one click. That's what I've done now, by the way. And sorry to my housemate who helped me change them individually. Then I realized, nah, this whole channel's not for kids. Anyway, back to the email. These changes are required as a part of a settlement with the US Federal Trade Commission, FTC, and New York Attorney General, and will help you comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and other applicable laws. We know that these changes won't be easy for some creators, and that this required change is going to take a bit of time getting used to, but these are important steps to take to ensure compliance with the law. Please read more below to understand your legal obligations and the impact these choices may have on your channel. What is changing? Starting today, all creators are required to mark their content as made for kids or not made for kids in the studio. Starting in January, we will limit the data we collect on made for kids content to comply with the law. This means that we will disable personalized ads on the content, which affect revenue for creators making kids content, as well as features like comments, notifications, and others. Note, you may see some small changes as we experiment and refine our system over the next few months. Why is this happening? These changes are required as a part of a settlement with the US Federal Trade Commission and New York Attorney General, and will help you. They're just making you repeat yourself. Alright, I get it. Regardless of your location, we are required to ask you to set your videos as made for kids if they fall into that category. Please make these settings as soon as possible. We will also use machine learning systems to help us find content that is clearly made for kids, but do not rely on our system to set content for you. Like all automated systems, ours are not perfect. If you don't set your content, if we detect error or abuse, we may set your audience for you. If you fail to set content accurately, you may face compliance issues with the FTC or other authorities, and we may take action on your YouTube account. What is made for kids content? We cannot provide specific legal advice, but according to the FTC guidelines on Coppa, a video is child-directed, which we call made for kids, if it is directed to children as the primary audience, e.g. videos for preschoolers. It is directed to children, but children are a secondary audience, e.g. cartoon video that primarily targets teenagers but also intended for younger kids. We know it won't be easy for some creators and that this required change is going to take some time getting used to. While we cannot provide legal advice, we are committed to helping you through this transition. Alright guys, what basically happened is the settlement that it mentioned in this email with the FTC and New York Attorney General got YouTube for $170 million for violations of this Coppa Act. Because YouTube collects data for personalized ads and stuff of that nature, they were collecting data of people under the age of 13. That's a violation. Bada bing, bada boom. This is the way they're going to try and deal with it. So it doesn't matter if your content is or isn't designed for children, you have to change your settings. And this should get a lot more attention because this could very well be the end of a lot of YouTube channels, and like, especially ones that are focused on like gaming and videos designed to educate people. Like, I shat a bit of a brick because of the way I make videos, my style of creating content. It seems like if you saw videos of someone drawing or painting, could easily be mistaken for something for children. But then when you hear what we're talking about here and what do you mean, quickly understand that it's not for kids. After seeing that it's for people under the age of 13, I just set the whole channel because I figured there won't be too many people that age that would really be able to comprehend much of the stuff happening on this channel. And I love how this email also doesn't mention, which I guess I didn't want to scare people too much, but I feel like it's important information. Now, according to the FTC, the law allows for civil penalties for up to $42,530 per violation. And also because I think it goes both ways, where there are some creators saying their content isn't directly for children but isn't quite mature enough for adults. So if they mark it as for adults, they could also receive the fine. And if they mark it as for children, they could also receive the fine. That's kind of where I was till I made a solid decision. I'll just make an active effort to swear more. And it sucks for people that are depending on having their things monetized and whatnot. I'm not here for the ad money. If I wanted money, I'd probably just aggressively harass you people more, but I'm here to make videos and share information, bring awareness to important things. That's why I'm on YouTube. So yeah, and you see, because it's collecting data where it's not so much exposing children to anything, it's about the legal side of the data collecting and then just the FTC going after them for it, and then a knee-jerk reaction to not let them get fined again is to then pass it down to us where we can now possibly cop a fine. Coppa fine. Get it? So yeah, shows like the amazing Michael Brooks show should be completely unaffected, really, because that's very obvious that it's not for people under 13. But I feel like Bro Beans at the Surfs, you should probably also keep an eye out too. Spread the word, guys, especially amongst YouTube, because I figured we all would have got this email, but it doesn't make entirely clear what's going to happen and what can happen. This just dawned on me because I got frustrated with it again, but YouTube, like in my feed, it's a lot of news and stuff like that, and when you hit the autoplay, instead of having a video by the same channel or somebody else I'm subscribed to, like The Damage Report or Secular Talk or Redacted Tonight, instead of putting up one of them, it's putting up fucking MSNBC. And I reckon it's probably because YouTube sees them as a safe bet to avoid this happening, this nonsense. Yeah, this should get a lot more attention. More people should talk about it, especially YouTubers. And yeah, have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and give me your money. Grr. Patreon/WDYM videos. Grr. No, thanks guys.